reality is all reality. Their reality is all perception. And my reality, that's an infection. My reality don't want no part of that detection. So I pick it up and move it to another section. Their reality you would think is full of perfection. Correction.
Heat makers.
Wave at me, baby, I'm wavy. White tee and the Yankee is Navy. Joe, LL, yeah, I'm jiggling, baby. Picking up ladies in that cinnamon Mercedes. A1 floor, I'm out here getting this.
Yeah. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Neo coming to you from My Reality TV, life from my point of view. That was the homie Joel Ortiz off his new joint, House Slippers. I really dig this song, man. It's called Get Down. When y'all get this album, or go to my site, check it out. I'll probably post something about it tonight. I just got my hands on the House Slippers album, and I really dig it. Overall, the album is tough. It's tough. It's a really good album. Joel flexing that lyrical ability as always. But this Get Down song, man, is just insane to me, dog. It's one of them joints that you just keep on repeat, and you're okay with that. So I'm gonna be knocking this joint for a few days, probably for a few weeks. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. This is actually just about NBA 2K15 and what has now become my change of heart when it comes to NBA 2K15. Now, before, I didn't really have much desire for it. You know what I mean? Like, I just wasn't hyped for it like I normally am around this time of year. I'm not gonna say I wasn't looking forward to it, but I wasn't overly hype about it. Like, I wasn't posting nothing about it. They had made videos. I didn't really care. You know what I mean? All because of the debacle from last year's version on the next gen system, not the current gen system. The current gen system was dope. It was so dope that I bought it twice. But we're talking about the next gen version for the PS4 that I traded back in to GameStop when it walked that green mile because I just didn't like the way things were executed overall. It had a lot of issues, a lot of little things about it. Now, the smaller things didn't bother me as much as the main thing was with my career, my player mode, and the ability to edit and customize the faces. Like, that really disturbed me. I hated the fact that you only could play with like 10, I think it was somewhere between 10 to 12, maybe 15, don't quote me on this, different faces. Some of the guys that have gone to help with the community days and stuff like that, like Shakedown, a couple other cats, and I just wasn't digging that, man. I mean, no disrespect to Shake and all of them dudes, but I'm not trying to play my career with a dude with my name with his face. Like, I'm just not, you know what I mean? That just wasn't the move to me. And plus, then you look at the videos, and I checked out the PlayStation when you can watch other people's live streams, and I was watching people in the park on 2K. Everybody looked the same. Everybody looked the same. They had the same face. I was like, man, that's whack. That's whack to me. And I wasn't feeling that. So, and I'm a heavy my career guy. So that's really all I buy it for, to be quite honest. I don't even play Association. I tried to play last year, but all of the problems when they got rid of my rosters went away. They apparently came back after some time, but I had already traded it back in at that time. So when they dropped that news about the ability to scan your own face, when Ronnie 2K when 2K people put that video out yesterday, that pretty much had me hooked right there. So I'm all in on it now. That's actually something that I have been begging for the past maybe 3 years or so. Me and my boy Ron and a couple other cats, man, we have been begging for that. And it's just good to see that the technology is finally there now, and we can do that, and we can scan our faces into these games, well, into this game. And I'm hoping that going forward, other companies will use this technology or use technology similar to get our faces scanned in the games, because it'd be kind of cool. Like, you get a game like Mass Effect, where again everybody had the same face. Every video you watch online, it'd be kind of dope if you could scan your face for your player on Mass Effect or some of these other games like that, and use yourself. Like, that'd be ill. And like, I just really love that. I love the technology. It's just something that I've been waiting for. I was actually waiting on news for my career and my player before I made any decisions as far as getting NBA 2K15, and they pretty much took my money yesterday. So I will be getting it. I had actually thought about trading in Madden for it, but I love Madden, man. I'm digging Madden so much this year. I'm not trading it in. I'm going to keep running with my in my league with the Sim Standard guys and stuff like that. So all in all, like I said, man, this video is just about, about 2K and how I'm just digging that facial scan thing. Like, I just think that that's going to be a great addition to the game. It's going to add so much diversity to the my career mode. And also, I was watching a video earlier today from iPod King Carter, shout out to him, and he was talking about the skills and the badges and all of those things, like, like the posterizer and all of those little things that we get in the game. And he was saying that you can't just go buy them now. Like, you got to actually earn and work your way up through the different levels of these things. And I love that because it gives you extra incentive to play, like, to keep playing it to where you don't get bored, where you could it'll take time, but you can slowly build up your my player and he won't come out the gate, super dope. Like, you get a couple dudes who come into the league that are real nice and this and that, or they're real nice in one area, but they're whack in another. But like, everybody had the game. And I mean, I know I did. I had the game, and I got my hands on a lot of virtual currency, and I would just use it. And my player had like a 94, and I was only like in the, let me see, it wasn't even an all-star break. You know what I mean? I'm talking, it was like December, and my player had like a 94 overall rating. And that was kind of crazy to me. I didn't really like that. So I like the fact that you're going to have to earn and build your way up. I just think that that's a great idea, and it gives a guy like me, extra incentive, extra replay value to the game, because now I'm going to want to get myself to these different tiers and to these different levels to where I can dunk on people with the posterizer. Like, you know what I mean? And I just like that, man. I think they said that with my player, all of the badges and skills and all of that stuff will be determined by how you play. I believe that's what they said. Again, don't quote me on that. I think that's what they were saying. I'll do some more research and get back to y'all on that one. But I'm just really looking forward to it, man. I can't wait to get 2K now in a couple of weeks. And because remember when EA had the game face, and I made myself Digital Neo, for those that don't know. And I made myself, and that was real dope, but it wasn't executed right all the way. Because when you went to play, like on Madden, I know one time I went to play, I loaded it up, and I was out there running around, and my guy ain't had no damn eyeballs. I mean, he had eyeballs, but he just had the all white joints. And I'm like, all right, that's kind of scary. I don't really rock with that. That's a little off. And then the one time they showed him, I think it was like one of them post-game things or something, and he ain't had no helmet on. And man, his hair was crazy, dog. It looked like Stevie Wonder had cut his hair. He had bald spots, and his hairline was raggedy, and his beard was nasty. Like, I mean, it was just a bad look. I mean, it looked dope in the still shot in the picture when I showed it, when I took the picture of it, and it looked just like me in the helmet. And every now and then it did look like me in the helmet, but it was executed better. Like the whole thing, when you did the game face, it looked a lot better on the computer than it did when it translated over to the system. And I just wasn't feeling that. And they don't even have it in this year's Madden, which I think personally stinks. And I really hope they do some graphical updating to Madden, because it just, you look at some, like if you try to make an owner and you look at him and you look at the body types and the faces and stuff, man, it looks gross. So I hope they do something about that. But other than that, Madden 15 is a dope game. Don't get me to fronting on that. Madden 15 is a dope game, and I'm still loving it, enjoying it, and playing it. But man, this video right here is about NBA 2K15 and that facial scan thing, man. And like I said, man, I just think that that's a wonderful thing. I am so happy, excited, and I'm just looking forward to that. I can't wait to make my face and now be called Next Gen Neo, no more Digital Neo. So I can't wait to make the face, see what that looks like, see how you see him out there on the court playing and stuff like that. And I'm just real excited for it, man. So shout out to 2K for that, man. Good job, good looking out. I feel like even though nobody directly said anything to me, I did talk once or twice, a few times to Ronnie and just casual, normal Twitter stuff. Not like I had a sit down conversation with him, just some tweets back and forth. And I believe, from what I understand, that one of them saw something that I had said before, a couple of tweets and stuff about the editing of the faces and stuff. So I just think that's dope. Hopefully they had listened to the community and the responses. And then when I'm looking at the other guys on there on the videos, on the YouTube videos, talking about how NBA 2K14 only had the limited faces, and I see that everybody else felt the same way that I did, it made me feel a lot better about the situation. So, but like I said, 2K15, man, with that facial scan, I'm all for it. It's going to be a good look. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. But let me get back to this Madden. Y'all be easy. It's your boy Neo. Come check me on my site, My Reality TV. It'll be in the description, so just click the description. It'll take you to my webpage, and you can check me out. Leave some feedback there. Leave some feedback here. Subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think, man. It's your boy. I'll holla at you. One.